Got it. Ready?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Warriors 70. 70. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Dragon 6. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this time they are ready for it. Throws for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
70 Rangers.
Ready. Off the play fake, here's Milrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
70 Lions. 19.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
York's kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This one taken at the 10. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Forced out left. Great Russo. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt. And back deep is Quez Watkins. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, here we go. Panthers, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
On play action, Milrow. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tag.
They go play action now with Milrow. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 45-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. And they are facing a 2nd and long.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70, 70, 70, Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Now Milrow. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Now it's Milrow. Flush to his right. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Once again, it's Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and it's a big time takeaway.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Okay, break.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with the checker. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now Milroe on first down. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Get it. Dragon, Cougar 19.
Here's Milroe to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Jets. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Cade York to kick off.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Greg Russo working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 31 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain 7. Brings up second and 3.
19-18.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. The Panthers will take their first timeout. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Panthers. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. The extra point, up and good. Panthers are on the board. It's 10-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. Nike, 70, Timberwolves.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hawk 70, street. Buffalo 18. Ready.
To the air, it's Milrow. Forced to his right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Milrow. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
6 yards.
Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
To kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. He'll start at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. 1918.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
The coverage by Zion McCollum.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Panthers are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Come on. 7 pound. Panthers 60. Panthers 60.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready,
Out of the gun, it's Monroe, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They hand it to Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. There he goes again. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of
A big play for the Panthers. 53 yards.
It's a gain of
1st and 10.
1st down, Panthers.
Here's McCarthy. Thrown left side. The catch is made. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Williams in motion. Now Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Open man left. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
You can see the relief on his face. He gets up and he goes, you know, I got away with one there. I was a little loose with the ball, and fortunately for the ball carrier, he was close enough to the sideline that he gets a friendly bounce. You're not always going to be that lucky. You have to protect the ball at all costs, and it's a little easier to learn that lesson when you get back in the huddle, and fortunately for you, it's still your ball.
Gibbs is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for at the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
70, trap 60, trap 60.
Second and 8.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, cup 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On third down, Milroe. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Ready, break. 18, Pioneer. Come on. Ready.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That is hauled in at the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Smith on the tackle. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
79 Broncos. Go.
Here's Milroe to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. York now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets are back within 4. It's 21-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Panthers first
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's right side and brought in by Williams. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. To throw is McCarthy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
70, Panther 11, Panther 11, cut 19, cut 19. 19 Lions.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It leads to
Adonai
second
Mitchell,
and 10.
the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Trap 50, trap 50. Go. Stop 80, 70 Rangers.
Throwing is Milrow. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he'll take this one in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, New York. York, good on the extra point. And the Jets extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Higgins sent in motion. second down. It's good. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that fourth vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
Ready? 19 sight. Panthers 60. Panthers 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Now Milrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, here's Milrow. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Here's a big one. This third down.
18. Let's go now. Gravity lying. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Milrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Warriors 17. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's complete to Watkins. And he is going to have a Jets first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
On the
First
jump.
and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready. Hut. 19 Lions. Ready.
Again, it's Milrow. Oh, the short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To throw again is Milrow. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. He'll try and throw for it with Milrow. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's Gibbs. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Set.
They bring the tight end in motion. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Go. 1918.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on 3rd down.
And with the game on the line, Mike, here, 4th quarter, you put the ball in the hands of your running back behind this big offensive line. Great job, 2 hands on the ball, powers ahead for the first down, and that should all but end this one.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To a knee goes McCarthy. That should about wrap this one up. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.